नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the king of knowledge, the king of secrets, Raja Guhyam. So now we are successfully studying in the 12th chapter, that is Bhakti Yoga, devotional service. It's a very short chapter with only 20 slokas. But all the knowledge what we need, Krishna is giving. Krishna is answering for that Arjuna's question very clearly. That one question, that is, who is the best? That's what Arjuna is asked. Tesam ke yoga vittama. Tesam ke yoga vittamaga. So for that only, in the next 19 slokas, Krishna is answering very clearly. So now we understand very, very well, without any doubt, that we need to worship Krishna as the Supreme Person. Even if a person follows the impersonal path, he also ultimately reaches the same Krishna who is in Goloka as the person only. So when we want to get liberation from this material world and go to Goloka, so that means we have to understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that devotion, that bhakti, that's what is important. That's what we need. The devotion unto Krishna and full faith, complete faith on Krishna, and then complete dependence on Krishna and doing everything for Krishna. So all the time remembering Krishna, never forgetting Krishna. So this is what our life should be always. And now, also in the 12th chapter, we are going to study the slokas about Krishna is teaching us very clearly, giving us all the qualities what we need to acquire so that Krishna can like us, so that we will be dearer to Krishna. Then also Krishna has said clearly in Bhagavad Gita, what he expects from us is very clear. His expectations are very, very clearly told. Even in this material world, it's very difficult to please everyone, like I was explaining at detail yesterday, because we don't even know everyone's expectations, first of all. And also everyone is very much materially motivated. But in order to please Krishna, his expectations are everything very clearly mentioned in this Bhagavad Gita. We just have to follow and understand. That's it. We have to understand and follow. So that way, just this one book, Bhagavad Gita, as it is, just 18 chapters, 700 verses, studying again and again and following everything and doing everything for Krishna, makes our life very, very purposeful. There's so many ways we get we can easily get distracted in this material way. That's what everyone else is doing outside the world. That's what is happening everywhere. The food industry, so they are always advertising about their foods, the marketing and everything. So unfortunately, everyone will fall victim to that. I've already mentioned few days or weeks ago that we are actually spending a lot just to pay for the packaged food, which is actually bringing all kinds of diseases. So that's what we need to understand. That's the way, the current way of life. And unfortunately, we have to buy water also. All these things are coming natural. What Krishna has produced naturally. So for us, so Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita that I enter into each planet and by my energy they stay in orbit, and I supply the juice for all the vegetables as the light from the moon. That's what Krishna says. Gama visyacha bhutani dharayami aham ojasa. So that's what Krishna says. Pushnami chausadigi sarvaga somo bhutva rasatmaka. So somo bhutva rasatmaka. All the juice which is naturally coming, which is Krishna is giving, we just have to take it. That's it. And Krishna is digesting our food. Krishna is keeping our breathing balance in a balanced way. We are able to breathe. So everything is happening because all is coming natural, but unfortunately, because of greediness of the people in the society, greediness, everything is now these days, they are trying to market it. Everything it's very bad. In fact, a devotee of Krishna should not become a victim of this processed food, first of all, packaged foods, processed food. Because food itself, it should not be processed anywhere else. Only it has to be processed at our kitchen for Krishna. That's what is very important. So that way, Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita, that kind of food is food in the mode of goodness. The processed food is definitely food in the mode of passion and mode of ignorance. That's it. There is no need to keep food in the freezer at all. It's not needed at all. Every day we have to cook and offer to Krishna. Every meal we can prepare and offer to Krishna. So such foods increase the duration of life, purifies one's existence, and gives strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. That's what Krishna says. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to the heart. That's what Krishna says in Bhagavad. Sukha priti vivardhana. Rasyaga, snigdaga, stiraga, agaraga, satvika priya. Ayuga bala, arogya. That's what. Sattva. So, everything, the food in the mode of goodness brings us. But unfortunately, our life is so busy in general, people have no time to cook. That's very bad. If we say that I have no time to cook, we have time to order and eat it from the restaurants. That's very bad. That's not good for the health at all. That's not Krishna conscious way at all. So that way, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are getting the knowledge that we need to offer prasadam to Krishna. So for that reason, that should be an important job in our life every day. Making and preparing prasadam and offering prasadam to Krishna. So that way, the time in our life, how to use it with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to make efficient use of our life. There is no doubt about it. Like we are studying this Bhagavad Gita every day. This time we are dedicating to study this Bhagavad Gita. And we are understanding, we are getting ourselves connected with Krishna. Now we know very well from the 12th chapter itself, Krishna is teaching us very clearly that we need to do abhyasa, we need to do practice. That's what is very important. Even in the 6th chapter itself, Krishna has used the word abhyasa. And afterwards, in the other chapters also, even in the 8th chapter also, Krishna has mentioned using the word, Krishna has used the word abhyasa. So that is the practice. So in the 6th chapter, when Arjuna told Krishna that it's very difficult to control the restless mind, Krishna said, I agree, totally agree with you. It's very difficult. But it is not impossible. It's very much possible simply by practicing with detachment. So it is possible to control the mind. That's what Krishna said. Asamsaya mahabaho manodurnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. That's it. Vairagya, we will get grihyate. Abhyasena, by practice we can control. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. So that abhyasa, that practice Krishna is recommending in this Bhagavad Gita. So that's why manasamyamya machitto. So we need to focus our mind on Krishna, and then only we can control our mind. So that practice we are supposed to do every day. So that's what we are doing after our Bhagavad Gita class. We are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and we are practicing it. So by practicing Krishna consciousness, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, by offering prasadam to Krishna, by rendering devotional service unto Krishna, by studying this Bhagavad Gita, by spreading this Bhagavad Gita, so we are getting ourselves constantly connected with Krishna. That way, we are able to make a very fast progress in this spiritual life. We are making progress. Definitely by Krishna's causeless mercy, things are getting resolved. Krishna is solving all our problems. Krishna is taking care of everything, like he did it for Arjuna. So that way, this knowledge is the key. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge reveals everything. That's what we are getting and gaining. We are understanding now, because of studying this Bhagavad Gita for so long. A lot of concepts are getting very clear in our life, and we are able to use it also. And all confusions are going away. All doubts are clearing away. So like Arjuna's case, at the end, he told Krishna that I don't have any more doubts. So everything I'm fine. So that's what is happening with us also slowly over a period of time with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We are not going to get any more doubts at all. Everything is very clear. Just render devotional service to Krishna. Just chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's it. Make devotees. Identify devotees and give them this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So then we are going to get everything. Otherwise, it's only struggling. That's it. Otherwise, it's only suffering. It's full of suffering only otherwise in this material world. That is guaranteed. Very much guaranteed. Everyone is going to struggle and suffer. Everyone is already struggling and suffering. Only we are not realizing, we are not understanding. That's what is ignorance. There is foolishness, utter foolishness, not able to understand, not able to realize that we are struggling and suffering in this material world. That is called ajnana. That's what Krishna says, that there is ignorance. Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam. That's what is called knowledge. Etat jnanam iti proktam ajnanam yatato anyata. So we should be able to see birth, death, old age and disease as the symptoms of our suffering. So that's what is called knowledge. Etat jnanam iti proktam. Ajnanam yatato anyata. Everything else is ajnana, ignorance. So everything else is ignorance. That's what we need to understand. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, everything is getting very clear. So Krishna himself says that I will destroy the darkness of ignorance, because he is seated in our heart. And we know very well, we don't have to worry about anything, that we are going to go to Goloka. And all our progress, what we are making right now, like definitely we are making progress. Right now we are studying this Bhagavad Gita. So that means we are connected with Krishna. That means we are not worried about anything in this material world. That means we are not at all thinking about anything in this material world. Right now, at least we are thinking only about Krishna. That is the progress. So the progress of focusing our mind on Krishna, so that's what is going to help us to remember Krishna at the time of death. So we can relieve all our stress. In fact, we need not build up any stress at all. When we surrender unto Krishna, when we render devotional service unto Krishna, doing everything for Krishna, so then there is no need to worry, no need to get stressed about anything. We need not worry about our future at all. In this material world, in fact, there is no future. There is no future for anyone in this material world. Everything is going to be done. Everything is going to be finished. The real future, the permanent future, it has to be only in Goloka, in Krishna's will. Otherwise also, if you don't study this Bhagavad Gita, if you don't follow Krishna, there is no future in the next life also. There is no happiness in the next life also. That's why Krishna in Bhagavad Gita very clearly says that Nayam lokosti naparo nasukam samsayatmanaga. Not only in this life, even in the next life also, there is no happiness. Nayam lokosti naparo nasukam samsayat. So for the doubtful person, there is no happiness in this life, in the next life also. But only for the devotee. So we have the hope, we have the confidence that in this life itself we are connected with Krishna, we are making progress. And we are finding happiness by serving Krishna, by rendering devotional service to Krishna. So that's what is called real happiness. So that is the happiness which we can feel. It is coming from within ourselves by remembering Krishna, by focusing our mind on Krishna. So that way, by keeping our mind very peaceful, so that happiness is called inner happiness. Happiness comes when our mind is peaceful. So that happiness is called Atma Sukham. But the happiness, what we get it by trying to enjoy the material sense objects, so that happiness is actually not the real happiness. That is called external happiness. So there is internal happiness, inside happiness, and external, outside happiness. So whatever happiness which we are trying to get it from external means, there is bhagyas parsestu. Bhagyas parsestu asaktat. So we should not be attached to the external enjoyment. External, bhagyas parsestu asaktat. Vindadi atmani yatsu. We should find happiness within ourselves. Just by thinking about Krishna, remembering Krishna, and glorifying Krishna, chanting Krishna's kirtan. So that happiness is coming from inside. So that is the inner happiness. So that happiness will stay forever. And there is no end to it. There is no limit to it. We can enjoy. That's unlimited happiness. Sukham akshayam ashnute. Akshaya means without any limit, without any end. We can keep on enjoying. But this material happiness is not like that. So only at that point of time when the senses are in contact with the sense objects, we think that we are happy. But unfortunately, that's going to bring us more trouble. That's going to bring us more miseries. So we cannot be happy at all. So the real happiness is actually not getting affected by anything in this material world, not getting disturbed by anything in this material world. Whatever we have heard in the past, whatever we are going to hear in the future, nothing should affect us. So that's where we can get the real happiness. So that happiness, we are able to find it through this Bhagavad Gita knowledge by connecting ourselves with Krishna. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 12th chapter. We are understanding very clearly. Krishna says that if we always focus on Krishna, if we always do everything for Krishna, then very quickly, without any delay, we will be able to go to Goloka. That's what Krishna says. So in the 12th chapter, what we are studying now, in sloka number 10 in the 12th chapter, Krishna said that Abhyasepi asamartosi matkarma paramo bhava madattam api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Abhyasepi asamartosi. If you are not able to practice, then just perform direct service to me. Matkarma paramo bhava. By doing so, by rendering direct service to me, madattam api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. You will achieve perfection. Madattam api karmani kurvan. By performing activities for me, siddhim avapsyasi. You will get perfection. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing. In this sloka number 11. Ataitatapi asaktosi kartum madhyogamaashitaga sarvakarma palatyagam tatha kuru yatatmavan. If you can't directly work for me, ataitatapi asaktosi kartum madhyogamaashitaga, then give up the results of all activities. Sarva karma pala tyagam tathakuri yathatmavan. So by doing so, be yourself self-situated. So that's what tathakuru yathatmavan. That's what Krishna says. If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated. Then Krishna is continuing in the next sloka what we are studying today. Seyo hi jnanam abhyasa jnanadhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma palatyagas tyagachantiranantaram. So Krishna is saying that Sheyogi Jnanam Abhyasa. So having the knowledge is very important. Then practice. Of course, if the knowledge is there, we are going to practice. Without knowledge, how can we practice? So that's what knowledge is very important. So understanding this Bhagavad Gita is very, very important, because with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we practice, when we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, so then we know that that will work. There is a way, because Krishna is teaching us how to practice. So without that knowledge, how can we practice? So that's why jnanam, knowledge is very, very important. This knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very important. And simply just having the knowledge, if you don't practice, so then it's of no use. So that's why jnana dhyanam vishishyate. So that dhyanam, that is the practice. So we need to meditate. So we need to meditate on Krishna. We need to use this knowledge. We need to apply this knowledge. So that's why jnana dhyanam vishishyate. But while doing so, we cannot have any attachment to the results. If we are meditating on Krishna, but if we are attached to the results, then we will be meditating on the results, not on Krishna. So that's why Krishna is saying that dhyana karma pala tyagas. It's very important. We need to renounce all the results. So that's why it's very important. So because by just renouncing all the results, by just detaching from all the results, we are going to get peace of mind, shanti, tyaga shanti anantaram. That's what Krishna is saying. Just by renunciation, we will get the peace of mind, because our mind is not focused on anything material. So that way, peace of mind is assured. So that way, getting this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and focusing our mind on Krishna and renouncing the results of our activities, because we are going to focus our mind only on Krishna. So that way we are going to get supreme peace of mind. So that's what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation. And better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action, for by which renunciation one can attain peace of mind. By Krishna's costless mercy, we have successfully finished the 12th chapter in the 12th sloka in the 12th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radha Nath Swami Niti Namni. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namni. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram. Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you for another wonderful class. It's so good always to be reminded that, as we know, there's nothing for us here. We got to get out of here. It's good to be reminded to work on the detachment.
Yeah.
And also, I appreciate the reminder about the way we eat and how that affects it all. Because right now, I'm struggling with that. And I think that's one reason I'm having health problems. Because I don't have access right now to a full working kitchen. So I have to rely on too much frozen and processed foods. And I can attest to what you're saying is true, because it's not good for your health.
Not good for our health.
So I'm trying to find a way to eat more sattvic, under the circumstances. So that'll inspire me to work harder.
Exactly.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
It's very important. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you again. I mean, this is such a short chapter, but I feel this is the most important of all chapters. Bhakti Yoga. Others are all with logic and reasoning and questioning.
Every sloka is very important. Yes, ma'am.
This is very important. And Guruji, I'm really surprised listening to Ani Pepper Mataji also, because we at this moment are having the same problem here. That means this problem is all over the world, this processed food. And at one point of time, we used to think, so developed countries have better food. But now, even, I mean, they're complaining of processed food and packaged food. It's
It's
really
all business. Food industry should not exist.
seriously, Guruji. Absolutely.
It's really spoiling everyone's health. That's the problem.
And they just want us to sit at home and order online and
If the
everything
food
comes
industry is
home.
not there, even healthcare also facilities also can go down, because when there won't be many patients. So basically, it's all created, artificially created. That's the problem.
Yes, Guruji. All these so-called non-communicable diseases, like diabetes, hypertension, these are all we have self-made. We are just doing it ourselves, Guruji. Unfortunately. Anyways,
Sugar, glucose problems, diabetes, blood pressure, all these things are all it's artificially created problems.
absolutely, Guruji. It's so good to be reminded every morning that yes, what you have been telling us and your unflinching faith is something, Guruji, which is really rubbing onto us. And thank you so much, Guruji. Forever
Yes.
grateful to you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna. Lalita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Ipsa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
How are you, Guruji?
I'm fine, Mataji. How are you doing? Very long time.
I am also fine now. Oh, after a long time. I could not join the class in the morning session, Guruji.
Yes.
Like my daughter and son both are in US now. They'll call that time only, and it was causing a lot of disturbance. So I thought I'm listening to the recordings, but
Okay,
live classes I could not attend.
Yes, you can go to the YouTube.
And at the same time, health issue was not there. Was there? I was having frequent viral infection, other things, and all.
Okay.
So that's why I
Feeling
was
better
taking
now,
the
Mataji?
treatment.
You are feeling good?
Yeah,
better?
now I'm feeling better, Guruji.
Yes.
But still, I'm attending other classes, evening, some Kannada classes and all I'm attending. Krishna is
Yes.
not leaving me. Maybe I am not
Krishna
leaving
will not
Krishna, I
leave us.
think.
Yes. He will keep
And,
us. Once Krishna knows that we
yeah.
are his devotees, he will not leave us. Yes.
But whatever class I attend, no class is like your class, Guruji. I know it is taking me to Golaka itself.
Yeah,
Like,
we are focusing on Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Mataji.
I was missing your class very much. But still, I was listening to the recordings.
Yes.
And I was not satisfied with that also. So I thought, let me attend live classes only. That is the
Yes.
best.
Nice. Yes, Krishna's
Nice.
mercy. It's nice. I'm
Yeah.
very happy to talk with you after a long time. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I just shared link to others also. I'm just telling them, please attend the class. This is very interesting. Morning also I send link to many people. Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. So that's what will help. It will help the devotees, because
I
that's
started reading even Bhagavad Gita from yesterday. I started for the first chapter. Like in detail, I want to study. So that's why I started study.
Yes.
I read around 20 slokas in first chapter yesterday, with meanings, everything.
Yes, Mataji. That's what we should do.
I'm using my time for Krishna this only, but I could not attend your class. That is the thing. But now onwards, I'll not miss the quiz.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy will keep connected. We'll make more devotees, Mataji. Krishna will identify more devotees.
Yes, Guruji. It's all in Krishna's grace only.
Exactly. Everything is by his mercy, costless mercy. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Geeta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. It is another wonderful class, Guruji. Just you were reminding daily about materialistic life, food, processed food. We are doing those mistakes. Now we are daily, you are reminding means we are avoiding the things.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji, for showing good way to us. And Kannada class is also available, Guruji.
No, I think that Lalita Mataji was telling that maybe she may know where it is. because
Another, it is not this ISKCON.
No, not. I am not teaching. Or not.
You are not teaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guruji,
we can.
it is there.
Yes,
Guru-
Guruji, evening it
Yes.
is there. Just is there for 18 days, and each day one chapter. The main gist of that chapter, they are explaining.
Not like us, Mataji. Not like we are studying
Not in
every day.
detail.
Like that, it will not be available. Maybe
Okay.
like.
Even
Very
that is also
short
started,
term
Guruji,
it is.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Even the Kannada, yesterday, like ISKCON people only, they are only doing.
Yes.
In Kannada, night around 8:15 to 9:15. If anybody
Okay.
interested, I'll share the link, Guruji. Let them join.
Yes.
Yes,
Even
madam.
Kannada classes.
Okay. Huh.
Can I share
Yes.
in this group, Guruji?
If you send it to Sumati Mataji, then she can share it.
Sumati Mataji, I'll send her. So that
Okay.
evening, night,
Or
evening also they
if
can
in
attend.
this group we can't share it. That will not be helpful. This is English. That will confuse everyone. We don't want to do that.
For
So
Kannada people,
yeah.
they can attend even evening also. That is also good,
Okay.
Guruji. Like in detail, it's not it, but main theme, there is an importance of that particular chapter. They will explain which slokas. One lady by name Shobha Maya, she is explaining, Guruji.
Yes.
She was in US, it seems. She studied. She did her higher studies in US, and even she gives nice lecture with this one and all other videos and all, like a
Yes.
presentation. She's presenting everything with the pictures, videos and all. That is also nice, but not like in depth. They will not go. So main point thing they'll explain. Okay, Guruji, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Guruji, I can understand everything, whatever you say, Guruji. Just I can't express everything, but just I'm asking about Kannada also. I know my mother tongue is Kannada. That's why I
Yeah.
asked.
Yes.
Um,
Not yet.
Yes, your class is very wonderful, Guruji.
Ours is
Really, I'm
different. We will focus on.
very interested in this class.
Yes, Mother. Yeah.
Thank
We'll
you.
continue.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Ipsa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for this wonderful class.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Yesterday I couldn't attend the class somehow. Anyway, thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Your voice is not, I'm not able to hear you, Mataji.
How are you, Guruji?
Yeah, by Krishna's
Hello?
mercy, I'm fine. Yes,
Are you able
Now-
to hear now?
now I'm able to hear you. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. I just came because sometimes there is no network in a particular area. Yes, Guruji. Thank you for the class. And I think what you said, Abhyasa is most needed. Without the practice, just listening, it also has to come from like we do self-study for an exam, how it helps us. So after listening to you, we have to do that Abhyasa, Guruji. That's what I take away and realize today. Thank
Yes.
you so much, Guruji.
Very
Thank you very much. Hare
Thank
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Deepesh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. Today, Krishna just summarized all three things which he said.
Yes.
That was interesting. So,
Yes.
the best is to not focus on the results, and detachment.
Yes.
So detachment from results, just do the work, and also detachment from everything else, right? So that is good, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
It's very clear. Yes, Krishna is teaching us Sarva Karma Pala Tyagam. That's it. You need to renounce the results. Yes,
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Palliyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So this whole chapter is very interesting, really speaking. This each and every sloka, really we are learning not simply something. It is everything required for life. I felt when I heard from you up to 12th sloka. Today you have completed 12. And these 20 slokas are very, 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 very important. It looks to me. That is a thing. And when you say that whatever you try to forget the result of your activities. So that itself leads to meditation.
Yes.
And otherwise, you know how to do that, you cannot do meditation also. Otherwise, you do meditation, you will not be able to enjoy internally.
Yes.
These are all connected things. What I felt is from today's sloga. These are all one to one connected. Otherwise, you will not be able to enjoy internally yourself. That is a very interesting thing, which Gita is giving that knowledge. I felt. Yes. No other things gives that
can't get
knowledge.
it from anywhere else.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Today's class
Hare
is very.
Krishna.
Thank
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram.
you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Guruji. Thank you for the class. Really very interesting class today.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, very
I
good.
was literally waiting from 8:45 when the class will
Yeah,
start.
today it got late for me.
8:45.
Yes.
My mind now it has fixed to 8:45. Every time it starts at 8:45, no, I'll start seeing the phone when the link will come.
Maybe in 10 days we may start early also, because once the time changes here, so then we may have to start at 8 o'clock or so.
Okay. No problem, Guruji. No problem. Today's class was very nice. What they told about packed food, it is polluting our mind and body both.
Everything.
And we are getting trapped into that when we
Yeah.
should not trap. We should not get trapped.
The problem is now you won't get good food. That is the problem. Earlier, everywhere there are even if you go outside and eat, it will be good food. But now it has become like that. That's the problem. You won't get healthy food. It's very difficult. That's the problem. First of all, we have to make an offer to Krishna at home only. That's the best thing.
Yes, Guruji, that is the best thing. At least that actually slowly if we eat that, if we make that as habit, that outside eating craving will go.
We'll go. Yes, mother. That's not good.
Slowly, I have observed now, whatever I eat, that I'll offer to Krishna. Now I have started that. And fruits, everything daily, that has become a routine now. Whatever I eat, that I'll offer to Krishna.
Yes, for the body, we are what we eat. For the mind, we are what we think. So that's why.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, your mic sign symbol is not showing. I'm not able to unmute. And also Suresh Chandra Prabhu, both of your mic symbol is not showing. I'm not able to unmute you.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna.